Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Sense of Humor's podcast, where we talk anything pop culture or anything that interests us. I'm your host, Phantom Voyager, and I'm here with my buddy Tyler, or how do you pronounce your new name?
You can just call me Torch, but it's Torchond.
Okay.
Um, just Torch OND. Um, well, yeah, you guys can just call me Torch. But yeah, what's up?
What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? So usually we start with some like small talk or whatnots, or anything that happened throughout the week. So, is there anything that you would like to talk about?
Um, I mean, honestly, other than Helldivers, not really. Like, I'm just really, really getting into Helldivers again. I think I slightly mentioned that to you a couple of times, but it's been a blast, honestly. I look forward to playing it some more, streaming it some more, and everything. In terms of, I guess, gaming or streaming as well, I've also been playing a lot of Lego Batman just because of the new Lego Batman that was announced. So I
Oh, they
bought
came
the
out with a
first
new
two
one?
Lego games. Yeah, they're coming out with a new one called, I think it's called Legacy of the Dark Knight or something. But basically, what they're doing is they're mixing a bunch of the movies and games together to make one Batman story. So, like, there's references from The Dark Knight, there's references from The Batman, references from the Arkham games. Like, it looks pretty cool, honestly. Like, I'm really hoping this game, like, knocks it out of the park because apparently it's supposed to be one of their biggest open world Lego games, too. So.
Oh, it's an open world concept too. Okay, it's not just like, oh, this mission you can only go in a straight line or whatever. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, they did that with or what was it? The Skywalker Saga Star Wars game, but I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of that game, and maybe it's because like they literally took the movies and just like voiced over them with cheaper actors, and I'm like, why not just use the voices from the actual movie? Because I mean, that's literally what they did with the Lego Lord of the Rings game, and they didn't bother to do it with Star Wars for whatever reason, but whatever. Um, but yeah, that's just kind of my tiny rant. So Helldivers, Lego Batman, and then I mean, yeah, just my new name. Really, like I finally figured it out, and I'm pretty happy with it. Like I feel like a lot of the times, like the past name changes I've done, like I've woken up and I'm like, was that the right idea? But I didn't have that feeling with this name this time. So I don't know. I feel like that's a good sign. Like I
Yeah,
didn't wake up thinking like, oh, that was a mistake.
like you didn't wake up with any regrets. It felt good.
Yeah, it felt like not natural, but like it felt like I don't know. I've said this many times, so I'm just gonna shut up now. But
Oh, you're fine.
um, yeah, that's all I really got. What about you? Any good exciting news?
Um, Not necessarily. I mean, I don't know. Uh, well, I guess I'll just like say how my week's going. We had two people, or well, we had one guy quit a while ago, and then another guy just recently quit, and then we had one guy just like call off today. So it was literally just me and one other guy, and we had a whole bunch of cars to get done. So
Oh dang.
yeah, so that kind of like dragged and kind of sucked, but we persevered and we made it through, so that was fine.
I mean, I
Um,
don't blame you though. Like most of the time, so um, like I also work at a car shop. Not like you though. You're an actual mechanic. I just work with tires, but sometimes on our team, like for whatever reason, corporate won't schedule us like a lot of people. Like they'll only schedule us what they seem fit, like
yep.
whatever they deem fit for like us basically. But that screws us because we never have lunch coverage. But Like I think this is the first time we've had lunch coverage in like a long time, so that was pretty nice. But yeah, no, I definitely get like being understaffed is way worse though. Yeah, like that's just straight up annoying and like I mean, it I don't think it can really be blamed on like anyone but the people that quit and you can't even blame them cuz maybe they went on to do better or different things. So, yeah, it's
Yeah. Yeah, it's just annoying because like my job knows that we're like understaffed a lot and
mm.
they're always just like, "Oh, you guys are the top location in our area or in our district. You guys can handle it." And we're just over here like, "No, we can't. Like,
I'm
please,
sorry.
please
Do you
bring in more
want
people."
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want us to make more money or what? Like, you want us like our location to close down? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's really annoying and definitely understand that bull crap for sure. But I'm sorry that happened.
Oh,
Hate
it's
when
okay.
bad days happen.
Yeah, I mean, bad days make the good days better though, so I don't mind it.
That is true. Like, I don't know if I ever talked about this on the podcast, but I was listening to, or not listening to, but watching a TikTok of this guy interviewing a monk.
Hmm.
And the monk, he was asking the monk, he's like, "So how did you achieve like the goal of happiness in life?" He's like, "My goal in life was not happiness. My goal in life was peace." So he enjoys the good moments more, but he's also content with the bad ones. Like he can handle both. Like, and I found that fascinating. I'm like, maybe that is like the goal to strive for in life, not happiness, but peace. Like, so I don't know. Like I think that was a really cool statement that he gave. Like obviously enjoy your happy times, but maybe strive for peace more than happiness because you're not always going to have good days. Like there is no light without dark and etc etc. So like I don't know.
Yeah, I get that though. I can definitely like relate and feel with that for sure.
Yeah. But again, like it's understandable to like kind of be annoyed with the bad days too. Like it can just make it can make the day drag on when you're like looking forward to something else. Like for me, it was the podcast. Like my day wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best either. So the day kind of dragged on, and I was just really excited to get onto the podcast today. So,
Yeah, this is what I do. Like if I know for a fact my day's gonna suck,
mm,
but like what I'll do is I'll be like, okay, well I got this to look forward to, and then I got that to look forward to, or like I'll be like, oh, this is probably a bad habit to do, but I'll order something off Amazon and be like, oh, well I got a package coming in, and it's like mini Christmas. It's gonna be great. But
honestly, yeah, no, that is true. Like sometimes I'll like not spoil. Well, I guess technically spoil myself, but I made the money, so it's mine. I
yeah,
could do it.
I can spend my money how I want, Mom.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I definitely get that feeling for sure too. Like just like kind of enjoying the simple things. Like I just it's nice. It really is. Like and I have something to talk to you about like after the podcast, but
Okay.
yeah, no, I'm hoping you're as excited as I am cuz it could benefit both of us in a sense. But yeah, no, just that's all I got really for small talk news, but what about oh yeah,
Um,
yeah, rough
it,
day, but
yeah, it was just a decent rough day, but I get to go help my fiance's family. We're gonna go help and look for a guy that went missing in New York. So
oh wow.
we're gonna go do a little search party and try to help find this guy. I don't know anything about him. All I know is that we volunteered to go help look for him. So
Dang, you're gonna be like in real life Batman right now. Go do some detective work.
yeah, I might dress up as Batman too, you know.
Just make your truck look like a roughed up Batmobile.
Yeah, well, I feel like if I did that, that the dude that we're looking for would see that and be like, nope.
Wait, is he trying to be in hiding or
I have no idea what he's trying to do, but he went missing a while ago, I guess, and people are looking for him, and they're having
does your fiance know him?
no, we don't know him. It's just like some dude in the town that went missing, and people are trying to find him.
Okay, so you guys are just being neighborly, I guess.
Yeah, we're just trying to be
No, that's
nice.
good though. Yeah, no, that's always good. But yeah, no, I mean, I would totally do something like that too. Like, I don't know if my job would let me do something like that though. I don't know. Like, hey, I'm helping in this missing persons case, so I don't know. Maybe they would. I
Yeah,
mean,
maybe. It's not. You'll never know till you try. You know.
yeah, that's true. I mean, I would say what's the worst that could happen, but there's a lot of things that could happen. I don't know. But yeah.
But okay.
That is kind of interesting. So like, and again, it'll probably have something to do with what I have to tell you after the fact, but we'll see.
Okay. 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 We shall see. Now you're really piquing my interest on this.
Oh yeah,
Um.
no, I'm really excited to tell you because I think you'll get a kick out of it. But um,
But anyway, do you want me to just get straight to the topic, or
yeah, I mean, I don't have any more like small talk. So
okay?
if if you don't have any more, yeah,
I really don't. I'll be honest. Uh,
I suck at small talks most of the time. Like, but you know, I would say this thing on small talk, like the thing I'm gonna tell Travis after the podcast, but it's secret right now because it's not confirmed. But like, let's just say me and another friend are working on something together, and
oh,
hopefully,
dude, I swear, if you're doing what I think you're gonna do, I'm gonna cry. And
like
good
good
tears,
tears.
good tears,
Okay,
good tears.
okay. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
just gonna
yeah,
say,
yeah.
I was like, what do you mean? But yeah, no, it's a good thing, and again, like I think it'll benefit both me and you, like in the long run. So hopefully we can make it work. What me and my other friend are working on. So,
Okay.
um, but yes, topic.
Okay, so I get we're playing Minecraft.
Hmm.
This that my topic doesn't have to do with Minecraft. I just felt like I wanted to like express my creativity today. So I just wanted to be able to come on here and, you know, goof around and, be creative and stuff. Um,
No, that's
but
fair.
but my topic is like about Fortnite. It's like what's next with it, like what we hope to see, or like, cause my chapter, cause this is your favorite chapter, or like for the OG season, I should say.
Hmm.
Um, so like what, like I'm trying to explain it the best way I can. Um, like what we want to look forward to, because I'm really excited to see Dyer come back, and I'm wondering how they're gonna like, do that. So yeah, I just want to talk about like what we would like to see, um, and what we think might happen, or like what next, like they might do. Not besides the OG, like what they're gonna do with the new chapter or whatever, like what collaboration they're gonna do, because they're doing Halo and Power Rangers right now. So I'm curious on what we have for ideas on what they might do or what we would prefer them to do. Does that make sense or no?
Yeah, no, I actually see. I was thinking of this a little bit too because like I was literally at work and it was just on my brain like, oh, what, I want to write down a list of like, bundles I'd like them to do or something like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, like I definitely get the appeal of that because it's something I want to happen as well, like just to kind of discuss this, but also for it to like become reality. Because I mean, if you recall, the last time we did that, or one of the last things we did was talk about like I think not strictly it, but like we talked about festival a lot, and we talked about like what we would like to see for like festival and Lego Fortnite and such. Um, And wouldn't you know it, the one festival collab I wanted happened. Gorillas is now in Fortnite for anyone who wants any of the skins. All four of them are in it right now. I, of course, had to buy the Noodle and 2D bundle, and then Russell and Murdoch are both in the pass itself. So, but it was really cool to see that they actually brought them in. So, like, I feel like anytime anyone thinks of a collab, I feel like eventually it'll happen. Like, maybe, like, um,
Spider-Man.
unless they've, yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Sorry.
please, like, I feel like they will eventually do the Brand New Day. Like, they have to. Like, they did it with No Way Home. I feel like they're gonna do Brand New Day as well. And my friend, who I'm doing the other project with, actually, is also a huge Spider-Man fan, and he missed out on the Spider-Man season. He actually started on the season after
Mm.
um, Spider-Man came to Fortnite officially. So he missed out on that skin, so he's hoping for like a more classic looking skin. And I was like, they could totally do what they did with Superman and do the brand new day skin, but also have like a comic variant that makes him look more comic-y, like looks like the original design, which I would also be fine with because I'm a huge fan of the Ditko Spider-Man design.
Is that like it's cell shading or
Yes, yep,
okay?
yep, yep. So yeah, definitely along those lines. Um, but yeah, I would love to see something like that, honestly, because it would be not only cool to me, but like I feel like it would just make sense. Like I feel like that's what they've been doing with a lot of superhero skins. Like they've not just been doing like the actual versions, but like the comic or,
The
cell shaded.
comic
Yeah, like
accurates.
yeah. I mean, like, look what they did with, like, White Widow or Yelena and Bucky. Like, they made them cell shaded instead of normal. Now, granted, I do wish they just did normal, at least for Bucky, because I really wanted a normal Bucky skin, kind of like you
Yeah.
did. So, but, like, I'm not saying it's bad, though. Like, I actually do like the way the cell shaded looked. But it was, like, it was kind of my problem with the Deadpool and Wolverine skins as well. So like the ones for the movie. And I get it, we already technically have a Wolverine and Deadpool skin, so it's not like it would have been a huge difference either way. But I don't know, to see Hugh Jackman's face on the character instead of like an animated looking Wolverine, like that would have been kind of cool to see. And I don't know, like
I mean, like, I feel like I don't know why they didn't, because, like, you got to think we have Venom right now, and, like, I'm not saying Venom's, like, a bad character. He's not. It's just, like, his movie, I guess, didn't do all that well in theater or box office, but yet he still got his face in the game, so I don't know why they wouldn't, you know.
and that's what's crazy to me. The first time me and you streamed together was that season. Like was the Venom and Carnage season, which is crazy to me. Like it was also the season they introduced Naruto to the game and like just all that crazy cool stuff. So that's kind of a throwback for us. Like you I think you were Venom and I was Carnage, but yeah, no, that was a really fun little thing. Even though the movie wasn't successful, I'm glad we did something like that regardless. Like I think that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought it was
Um
fun.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like
I
I
would
feel
have
like they
won.
could
Oh,
or
sorry, you
sorry, go
go
ahead.
for it. No, 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 you go.
Well, all I was going to say was just like I'm I'm thinking they're not taking the risks of making very similar skins anymore due to like people like especially people that might already have the original skin. Like I don't know. Like that bothers me, but also it's just like I don't know. Like I feel like they could easily like still pull off enough bank from people that may have missed out on the original ones. Like again, my friend didn't play during like he started chapter 3 season 2. So like literally after all the original Marvel skins came out and then, Spider-Man coming out like the season before that. Like, I mean, he still got Spider Gwen, but he missed out on Peter Parker, like his favorite Spider Man, like mine. So, but you know, I don't know. I think again, like it's a business thing, even though again it's stupid to me.
It's like a money pot thing. Like they gotta, like that. I'm sure they want to do a lot of these things, but like they're like, well, we have to make money off of it. And we don't want to do something that we might not make money off of, you know. But
Yeah,
like, I know they
and I
will. It's just I feel like they're too afraid of that, and that's kind of like a really like you guys really can't just do it because you know people will buy it. Like,
Yeah, and again, I think it's just a weird risk reward thing to them. And again, I understand, but also like I don't know. I wish they would take more leaps of faith with like collabs. I mean, I think they kind of did cuz like a lot of people made good points like are kids even going to know what gorillas are? And I'm like, well, to be fair, not only kids play this, but also like I don't know. I do understand. Like Metallica didn't make sense to me because I was like, I didn't even start listening to Metallica until like a few years ago. So I don't
yeah,
know. I definitely get the concern of like, do kids even know what this is? But like at the same time, like they still do it anyways. Like so, I don't know if that's to attract older audiences, but I don't know, or introduce younger audiences to that kind of stuff. Like my question is like, do people at that company like try and um like input those kinds of things? Like they obviously have the money to where they can make those collabs. I think it's just a matter of planning and like setting up meetings with those people. Like I'm sure there are plenty of people that will say no to collabs and whatnot. Like I doubt Call of Duty, who's probably one of their bigger competitors, at least with Warzone, wouldn't let them have like Ghost from Call of Duty in the game,
oh
even
no,
though
definitely
I
not.
would love to have a skin like that in the game. But yeah, again, I don't know. Like I doubt. Well, I don't even Destiny. Like I mean, Destiny's not
That's
a battle royale by any means, but they did collab with Destiny. Like
I
both of
was
them
shocked on
had.
that. Yeah,
Yeah. So and again, like I think one of my biggest desires for a collab as well was like a second set of Destiny skins
yeah, that'd be cool.
because they haven't introduced both of my favorite characters that isn't my own character in the game yet. Like you can like they're Cade and Crow. I'm that's all I'm gonna say. It's like those are like the two coolest non-playable characters in the game, and they didn't add either of them to the shop. So, I mean, I think Exo Stranger's badass. I'm not a huge fan of like um Zavala or Ikora, but they're not terrible skins either. I like Zavala's back bling, which is his ghost, and you can have your own little ghost just following you around. Which is the other thing that I was actually going to talk about. They're going to add pets or companions to the game soon. I don't know if you heard about that.
On Destiny,
No, on Fortnite.
pets are
So
companion, but we already have pets. They're well, I mean, they're backblings, so are they gonna add like actual pets?
yeah, so they'll follow alongside you, like they'll run alongside you, and
Okay.
everyone that has back blings will be able to like partake from that. Like everyone that has a pet back bling will have the ability to have that little thing follow you. So like the dog from season 6, the wolf from season 7, um, the chameleon and the dragon as well. Forgot about those
Oh,
two.
so the
Like
dragon will follow you?
yeah, like
Oh, okay.
all
Now,
of them
now
will
that's
just like
exciting.
yeah, like I'm really excited for something as small as that. Like if they can like I don't know what other pets they could actually have do that, but like yeah, no that sounds exciting to me. I don't know if the ghosts will do that because they kind of already are supposed to follow alongside your head in the game like Destiny. So the back just makes sense for me like cuz A it's not in the way and B it's like I don't know, them being on the ground level wouldn't make sense to me. So um and then they were talking about how they're going to add new pets as well and stuff. So, like new companions to the shop. I don't know which ones, but I'm hoping for some really cool. A lot of people were saying Pokemon, like maybe we'll have little Pokemon following us around. That would be kind of cool. I'm not a huge Pokemon guy, but for the Pokemon community, that's probably like insanely cool to them. Like I bet my brother Gabe would I was talking to him about it because another collab that was announced was Daft Punk, and I'm like, man, all the our favorite music artists are finally coming into the game. And he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to main Fortnite as a game again. And I'm like, do it, bro. It
Like, please
only makes
come back.
sense. Yeah, for real. But yeah, I don't know. Like I think stuff like that is just really exciting to me.
I think it would be cool. I know you've definitely mentioned this one in the past for sure, quite a bit. But like, I would like to see a bundle with Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, and Tobey Maguire. Or
Oh yeah, that's my number one for sure. Like if I had to push back everything else they were gonna add, absolutely, I agree with you. Like that bundle, they could do the
like,
same with Batman too. Like honestly, like
yeah,
they could
like
do.
it would
Or
be
sorry,
cool
go
if they
ahead.
did like the Knights, like Robin and Jason Todd and Nightwing. I think that would
I
be
was
really cool.
I was gonna say they'll probably only really need to do Jason Todd, Nightwing, and Barbara Gordon, Batgirl. But yeah, because they already have Robin, so they wouldn't really need to do another Robin skin. They could, but I don't think they would need to.
No.
So I think it'd be like a 3 character bundle, which is still worth the purchase. Also, sorry if you hear my family and friends in the background. It's football day, so they're excited.
Oh. Yeah, I don't hear them, so we're
Okay,
chilling.
no, that's good because I don't know.
They get
They
they getting pretty
seem
rowdy.
they seem excited. Is all I have to say. Um,
But I mean, I don't know. Like I feel like I'm worried. I'm excited, but I'm also worried on what they're gonna do with the new OG. Because like I think it's cool to come up with new concept skins for previous skins that they have. But I'm
mhm.
also at the same time I'm a little worried because like I don't want my favorite character to get ruined. You know?
Yeah, no, and that's a fair that's a fair take on the thing. I agree with you there. Like they could easily ruin Dyer as much as like make him as cool as he already is. Like I don't know. I feel like they nailed it with Drift though. Like I gotta say, like they did a really cool job with Drift, Alpha Omega, the other Red Knight or not Red Knight, Black Knight. Like so they have done really well with past skins so far. Like, I mean, I feel like all the battle passes have really only had one skin that I'd wear. That's my problem with it, is like they put a lot into one of the skins, and then the other two are just meh. Like
Yeah.
super like boring to me.
They hyper focus on just a couple, and then they're just like, oh well, we tried on the last ones.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. Like I hope that doesn't happen in the future. Like I hope they learn from that. They're like, okay, we put way too much effort into one of them. Let's put equal effort into all three. Like that's not saying downsize the other like all three. I'm saying upgrade the other two. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like and again, maybe it's hard for them to grasp that or maybe they're like I don't know, like are they pumping out stuff too quickly or I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
just
Like I'm excited because I mean for Dyer, obviously it'd be cool to finally like play it again and like re-earn him because I mean I already own him, so it'd be cool to like properly earn him and try to beat my record and try to get him before the season ends. So
yeah,
that would be cool
absolutely.
for me. I'm also trying to figure out like what they would do for like what else they would add because I'm not gonna lie, Dyer's the only skin I remember. from uh from that
There's the
season.
Red Riding Hood skin, and then there's the Vampire Queen skin. So they could do something with those two.
It makes me wonder on like I don't know, like I guess I kind of really realistically I have to sit here and wait to go see it because I can't really like say what I would want to do because I think they're perfect and fine the way they are. I don't think they really need an adjustment or a tweak. But
Yeah, and I mean,
maybe
I don't
besides like
know.
more color options for Dyer, because he's a customizable skin in a way. So like maybe
Yeah,
like more color palettes or something. I don't know, but
I was gonna say like he was one of the well, actually, I guess that's not entirely true. I think Carbide and Omega were technically like the first two like major skin changes. Like they had multiple styles, but even with Alpha Omega, like all you can really do is change the color of his lights. And then for Drift, they did do what they've done with the other ones in the past is they've added two different styles and colors, but then they added the option to have him with no jacket or no hood and hood. So which I'm really glad they finally did, because that was always my problem with the first Drift skin, is you couldn't take off his hood, and he
hmm
actually looks really cool with the mask on, hood off. Like it looks like a really solid design. So I'm glad they did that with the newer skin, but I don't know. I honestly don't know what else they could do that wouldn't like be terribly like too similar to something. So like yeah, again, I understand your fear of them basically screwing up what was already great.
yeah.
So if they manage to do that though, like then they've already lost, but hopefully that's not the case.
Yeah, I hope it's really not. I hope they do it well. I mean, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they're gonna do well. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just worried. I think it's gonna be play out well, like I said before. But um, I don't know. I don't want to bring up a topic and it not be able to roll through properly. It's just it was kind of a spud of the moment because I've obviously just been really stressed with work lately. And I'm just like I was just trying to come up with an idea while working today. I was just like, I have no idea what to say or what to do, but maybe we could talk about this. And so here we are.
Yeah, and I mean again, like I totally understand because I've had the same problem of like not having like an actual topic. So yeah, no, I definitely understand that frustration, but like honestly, all I can say is like don't worry about it. Like it happens, and honestly, like I don't blame you because it I think it's more frustrating than anything for both of us to just like have to deal with yeah, like work and this, and I don't want to treat it like a job or anything, not yet, cuz like
I mean, I
as a
enjoy it
create.
either way. It's not like I don't.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying you don't. What I'm saying is like it can be a hassle when like, it's I don't know how to put it into words, but basically like it can be a hassle when like the topic is on you for this week, and like you don't want to like mess it up or anything. Like I've had those feelings way too many times when it comes to like actually coming up with something for us and everything, but I also want to come in with high spirits because again, like I'm excited for like what we got going on and everything.
Oh
But
yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, also guys, I forgot to mention this is our 50th podcast, which is a huge thing for us.
that is correct. Yes. I'm all I'm gonna say is I'm stoked. I'm glad we finally got here. Like, I mean, I think that just goes to show more than anything that like we're resilient even in the dumb moments we may or may not have with things, but
Like I've always thought like it was because like I always okay, I'm not trying to sound like petty or anything or jealous, but like whenever you three did the podcast before, I watched every episode and I was just like, man, I really wish I could do that with them. And yeah, I joined as a host or not a host, as like a guest here and there, and I was like, that's really cool, but I want to be a part of something like that. And like and then you just like we brought it up occasionally throughout like playing like Fortnite or whatever, and I was just like, hey, you know, I don't know who brought it up, but whoever did, thank you. Um, I thought it was really fun, and I'm just glad that we're finally able to do this because I've always thought about doing something like this, and like, I mean, not saying like I had doubts or I had like you know questionable things, but I was like, I wonder how long we're gonna do this podcast for because the last one, no offense, didn't last that long, and I was just like,
no,
you know,
none taken. Like I think I just wasn't in the right mindset when I first pitched the idea. Like I don't think we were all ready, if that makes sense. Like we weren't all. I don't want to say not put together, but like it's just
unorganized or
yeah, I would say so. And like there would be times like where some of us would just get distracted or like not want to be involved or like it felt that way at least sometimes. And then like I don't know. Like I think when I first started it too, like I was trying too hard at the start. Like I was putting all my eggs in one basket and everything. And I feel
mm,
like that was absolutely my mistake cuz like again, um it wasn't ready yet. Like we were just now starting. Like we only got 4 episodes in like you said, and the 5th episode was supposed to be you coming on as a guest and hosting like you were saying, but then the recording got corrupted and it stopped halfway through recording and I only had noticed even after an awesome conversation. I was like, all right, let's do this another day. And I was genuinely upset. Like I was actually pissed off that that happened. And then I I can fully admit I gave up. Like I was like, okay, no more. I'm done. Like I didn't want to do it anymore. And again, like I don't I again put too much into it when again we weren't ready and it wasn't like I don't know. Again, like I think I'm underselling what we were doing, like because it wasn't bad. It just it again it wasn't.
it wasn't the time for it.
Yeah, exactly,
Like
exactly. It
like
was it
it was
wasn't. Oh,
yeah.
sorry. Go.
No, I was just gonna say it just wasn't the time. It wasn't the place. It wasn't in the right. I don't want to say like you guys weren't in the right mindset, but like it.
I definitely wasn't because again I was trying too hard, um, for the wrong reasons. If that's a thing, like I don't know, like it just yeah, I don't know. I'm glad we're doing this though. That's all I'm gonna say is like I'm glad that it shifted into what I think was supposed to happen rather than like what I originally thought was supposed to happen. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
So.
I think that makes sense. I enjoy the fact that like because I know. Okay, so let's do a whole recap since we're 50 episodes in.
Mhm.
Originally, we were we were playing GTA, sitting in an office because it was the most close. It was at least the closest thing we could get to being in person with one another. And so like you know we did it that way because like you know real life realistic looking characters. It made sense at the time. And yeah, it did. It worked for what we did, and then we went from that to playing while streaming, and then we stuck with that for a while. And I mean, I'm glad that we did it this way because my ADHD is horrible. My attention span is really weak. But like
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like it's easier for me to do it this way because it just makes more sense for me personally, and I think it gives the viewers like a good thing to be able to sit here and watch, and if they don't watch, then they can just like listen. You know, I just feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling on about random nonsense right now, but like I feel like
No, I
what
think
happened is what happened good for a reason, you know?
yeah, and I don't think you're like rambling or anything. I think it's just like yeah. I mean, I think again, it's I don't want to say it's the perfect time either. Like I just think it's the right time. So, but yeah, I don't know. There's a lot that different that could have happened, but like I wouldn't change anything honestly cuz I'm happy and content with where we are with our podcast because like you said, like in the circumstances that we are in, we chose to like basically
Like persevere.
uh yeah, so I don't know. I'm again like
Okay.
I
We're blanking, so we need to recoup.
yeah. But
Okay. So I know you would want the Spider-Man do like trio bundle. I think it would be cool to have because let's think like we have like all character wise like what character skins we want. We got the Ninja Turtle bundle. We got some Batman skins. I think it would be cool to get like more Batman skins like Twilight Batman. I forgot. I keep blanking on his name, but I think it would be cool to have him in there. Is it Robert Pattinson? Is that his name?
yes, yeah. I
I think that'd be a
remember
cool skin to have.
when the first um when the movie came out, I was like stoked and I was like, surely they're gonna do it. Like they're gonna do a bundle with Robert Pattinson and everything
They
and I
never
was dead
did.
wrong, yeah.
Uh,
So I don't know. I'm glad we have the skins that we do, but like yeah. I mean, I think that's just making me sound like a bratty child that wants more, like a spoiled child that wants more. But like I don't know. I feel like in a game like that where admittedly I'm kind of burnt out right now, like I maybe hop on, play a couple of matches. Like I streamed it the other day because of Gorillas though, because I was pretty excited about that and everything, but yeah, no, I don't know. I wish that there was more that they could add gameplay wise more than anything now. Like I love
yeah.
revisiting OG season, but I think they could do something different. Like
I think they're like I
keep
feel like they're trying to shove too much in right now.
well, I feel like they're trying to shove too much of the same things in. Like they're like just retextured, recolored, whatever. Like I don't know, like weapon wise, gameplay wise, like it kind of feels the same, admittedly, but
Just copy and paste basically. Like that's what I
yeah,
feel like.
especially with all the friend or well, friends, with all the how do I put it?
Like
I don't know how to put it anymore.
like all the collaborations that they're doing.
I don't know. Like I think the gameplay wise, like I do like the new bug mechanic, but it almost again it feels like a reskin of just like the zombie season or something. I don't know. Like it's not terrible. It's just like I don't know. It feels the same everywhere. Like that they try. So I don't know.
Okay, I don't mean I don't. I hope I didn't pick at something that we can't like talk about for a while.
It's
You
not that
know.
I can't talk about it. It's just like it's I don't know. I feel like I got major like just fart brain right now. I can't think of anything right now. Like and again, I'm not saying that's a bad thing either. It's just like I want to say I don't want to make it sound like I'm saying the wrong things, but like say the right thing for the right reason and not just make up something to make up something. Like say something just to say something. Like I want to say
Yeah.
something that actually makes sense, that actually gets to your topic, and you know. But again, I can't be. I don't know. My brain. Why?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm spacing so much right now, but I am. I'm spacing really bad. So is there anything, I mean, we could switch up the topic a wee bit, just a wee bit. I don't know. Like we could, since it's talk about games, we could talk about like games in general, 'cause like I know they just brought in the item shop because I went through it before I hopped on here to like get a quick look, and they brought in Deep Rock Galactic, which I find as a really fun game. I played it before. It's a really
Oh,
cool like mining game where you like
is that
mine and
what the
fight
dwarf
aliens.
was?
Yeah, it's Deep Rock Galactic. So Deep Rock Galactic is like this is gonna sound
Well,
super stupid. Do you know what it is? Or
yeah, so I know what it
okay.
is. I just I didn't know if that's what that was or not. Cause like I was like that looks like it, but I didn't see anywhere in the description that it says it was that. But maybe I'm
Yeah.
wrong. So
I
that's
mean,
pretty cool. Like we might need to play that sometimes. Like maybe.
I would absolutely love to play Deep Rock Galactic with you guys, or even if it is just you. Like it could be me, you, and your friend, or me, you, and your brother, or whatever. But like, it's a really fun game, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a lot of fun, honestly. But
Because like you basically, for those who don't know what Deep Rock Galactic is, you're basically Irish dwarf miners in space, mining in space, fighting aliens while collecting materials. And it sounds stupid when you say it like that, but like it's actually a lot of fun, and I really do enjoy it.
honestly, it's something that I've wanted some like the idea of the like the Tolkien universe like fast forwarding to modern time, and that's kind of where they've gotten with both magic and science. That sounds exactly like something I would read or watch or play or whatever. So it does not sound stupid to me at all. Like that actually sounds really cool to me. So yeah, no, I think they should definitely do some more stuff like that.
You know what would be cool? Ever since you said, now that you said that. If they brought like The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings skins to Fortnite, I'd honestly be really okay with that.
I would rock the crap out of an Aragorn, or maybe even like one of the elf warriors. That would be pretty cool.
I would, if they did Aragorn, I would rock Aragorn. If they did Legolas, I would definitely rock Legolas.
I would. Actually, I'd probably be Thorin. If they have Thorin Oakenshield, I would absolutely be Thorin.
Okay, so is he like your favorite for sure?
He's just such a badass. And admittedly, if I was a fictional race, like I feel like I would be a dwarf because they're blacksmiths, they're crafters, and I love making things, and like just making things makes me happy, and like actually getting to show people and everything. So dwarves having that similarity to me, and I am having that similarity to them rather, is just like that's probably the race I would choose. Like it's just like it's really fascinating to me. So
Okay, I would probably. I'd be a hobbit. I'll be honest. I'd be a hobbit. I got big
be a
feet.
hobbit.
It just matches me, you know. The big feet
you know,
gang, you know.
you know what they say about big feet.
The bigger the feet, the more they stink. I don't know.
The bigger dicks.
Oh wow, yeah. Well, that's inaccurate, but I don't know. I would definitely be a hobbit. I feel like if they did one, they should definitely go like I wouldn't say like chronologically accurate. Like they shouldn't just start with. I mean, the Hobbit came out not before, but like it came out newer. So like they'd probably if
So the
they
book came out before, but the
yes,
movie did
correct.
not.
Yes, that was the first book that that author made was The Hobbit. So I mean, like, yeah, it would be cool to. I would be cool with either or, but I would prefer them to probably start with Lord of the Rings more because, like, I feel like more people would recognize. I mean, they'd recognize either or, but like, when people think Lord of the Rings trilogy, they're gonna think like Frodo and Sam, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if I would like play as any of those skins though. Like I even preferred Bilbo over like Frodo. Like Sam was the goat, but
Sam was pretty cool.
I don't know.
Potato. Yeah, he was pretty cool.
I
I
don't
like
know
Sam.
about like so I know like everyone's like, "Oh, Frodo's the hero and everything." I'm like, "Yeah, but he was kind of a giant vagina the whole time." I don't know.
A giant vagina the whole time. Why do you think or Frodo was a giant vagina?
Like I get it. He basically had the ring-shaped version of the symbiote whispering bad things to him and everything, but like come on. Like he wasn't the best guy either. Like especially to Sam, like
Yeah, he was kind of a
it's kind of
jerk
an
to Sam, I won't lie.
yeah, like Sam was there side by side with him the whole time. I think Sam was the hero. And Frodo even fell under pressure. He was gonna steal the ring if Gollum hadn't intervened. Like,
Hmm.
he's gonna do exactly what the prince was gonna do. So, or what the prince did.
I think that's why. Like here's my huge theory is like Gandalf knew. Like Gandalf knew exactly what was gonna happen. He knew he was gonna try to fail, and I feel like Gandalf did it all just for himself. If you think about it, I feel like
I don't know. Like, I
cause like
feel like
well
he had.
if you start with the Hobbit, like he wanted like I feel like he knew about the ring obviously, you know, and I feel
Mhm.
like he's like, "Oh, Bilbo, you know, you should go and try to find this ring." Because like I feel like he knew that if he found it, he was gonna obviously keep it to himself. Because he like kept asking Bilbo like, "Oh, you know, what's in your pocket?" or you know, stuff like that, and like he kind of like knew about it, but like, I feel like he knew because he knew that Frodo was gonna end up having to destroy it, and Frodo would destroy it. And I just I feel like it was just
Well, I
like part
think
of
he
his
knew.
plan, you know?
Well, I think he knew all that, but I think that's why he sent Sam is because he knew Bilbo would fail.
Oh,
Like
a
he
hundred
knew, or
percent.
not Bilbo, sorry, he knew Frodo would fail. It's
Yeah,
because like the only reason that Frodo and it wasn't even him. The only reason the ring fell into the lava was because of Gollum. Like they didn't
yeah.
even win because of Frodo. Like yes, like Frodo got it there, but at the end of the day, like it was Sam who carried him up the rest of the mountain, and it was Gollum who, even though his intentions were the same as Frodo's, was the one that actually got it destroyed. Which, sure, poetically, that was probably for the best because he was the one that was messed up the most by it. But,
Oh
like,
yeah. Didn't he
I don't know.
like kill someone he knew
Yeah, he killed his own brother over the
over the
ring.
yeah, 'cause like 'cause then his brother just like wanted to try it or whatever, and he's like, "No,
Well,
mine."
no, so his brother first had it, and then Smeagol killed Deagle because he wanted the ring. That's it. Like, it's like, it's my birthday. You should give me the ring. And it's like, okay, you
Okay, creep.
psychopath. But yeah, no, it's kind of sad. Like Gollum's story is very tragic, and I get that. And like, I don't know. Like, I think that's the only reason that even um Gandalf even considered Frodo is because he didn't fall under the pressure of the ring like his uncle or Gollum did. Like they both fell under the ring's persuasion way quicker than Frodo did.
Oh
But
yeah.
again, eventually nearing the end, Frodo fell. Like I mean, I will say it took to the very end, like at the end of the
The whole saga.
journey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like kudos to him. But again, like if Sam wasn't there, he probably would have failed a lot sooner. So that's why I think Gandalf sent um, Frodo with Sam. So Again, people can argue with me on that all they want, but that's just my thoughts on it. Like, and I'm not saying Frodo is the worst character, but I don't know. He's not as heroic as like Aragorn or Sam or I guess movie version of Bilbo because Bilbo was kind of a coward in the books. I mean, he
Yeah.
did help the dwarves escape the spiders in the books as well, but it was more so like in the Battle of the Five Armies, he was not fighting alongside everyone else. He
He
literally
just
puts on the
hid.
ring and then he gets knocked out as he has the ring on. And then there's not even like a description of how the battle goes. That was all the movies. So in the book, Bilbo gets knocked out, and then the next page, the battle's over. Like, he wakes up, the battle's over, and then he goes to a tent where everyone is, and he finds Thorin in bed dying, and then, like, talking to each other as friends as they did. And, like, and that's sweet and all, but, like, again, Bilbo's not the hero either. So, my my weird thought is like why why hobbits if they keep failing Gandalf? Like why? Like yes, man is strongly tempted and I think he explains to what's her face or maybe it wasn't even her.
Who, the
I
elf?
can't yeah, was it her that he was explaining to like why Bilbo like
He
I
did. He explained it to her because she asked him. She's like, "Why?" Like she didn't deliberately say
why the
like,
hobbit
"Why?"
and why the
Yeah.
halfling but
Uh-huh.
yeah, I don't know. Like, and I know he explains why, but like,
I don't.
I
I
don't know.
don't.
Maybe I'm wrong. Like, it started with a Hobbit, it ended with a Hobbit. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like,
Now I'm
so
curious. Now you're killing me. Now I'm actually curious on why. I'm gonna look it up. Why Gandalf chose the hobbits. Let's see what the internet says. Why did? That's not how you spell why. Why did Gandalf always pick hobbits? Hmm, Hobbits is. Oh, there's two B's. Hobbits. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Gandalf chose hobbits for his adventures because they are overlooked nature and or for their overlooked nature and simple uncorrupted spirit made them unquip gosh, I hate being dyslexic. Unquickly suited for tasks where others would fail. So yeah, he basically picked them because he knew they would be less likely to fail the tasks that they needed, like
I'm
just
sorry,
like
but
the
he
ring
said uncorruptible when literally all three Hobbits were
failed
corrupted.
and they failed. Yes.
Well, I don't know,
Well,
because
the Gollum
again,
failed
Smeagol.
miserably.
Yeah, I was gonna say Smeagol or Gollum got corrupted very quickly, might I add. Like, took one look at his brother's hand and was like, whoa, like,
He's like,
and
oh,
then
it looks
Bilbo, it
delicious.
took him 100 years, sure, like, or however long he had the ring, but like, he was in
Still,
his older age. But yeah, no, he fell, and then Frodo was even less time than his uncle. Like, I don't know. I mean, in the books, time it lasted longer. I think the like before Frodo went on his journey, it was like 20 years or something like that before he actually left. But in the movie, if we're going off the movie, they absolutely got corrupted way quicker than his uncle. Like, granted, the journey was like a year or something like that, but his uncle had that ring for like 15 years, and granted, he probably didn't use it all the time. I don't know. I I find it funny that that was
like
his
that's his
answer.
reason.
Like, Yeah,
Yeah.
like they are less corrupt. Maybe so. Like I definitely man is like attracted to power, so I get that. Dwarves are threatened by power. I feel like, and then elves are like we're powerful enough. Like they're snooty about it, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
they definitely are the ones that are like, oh, we're better. We don't need that. Like, we're not even gonna worry about it because we don't need that type
Yeah,
deal.
so I don't know. I guess to each their own in terms of opinion on why he actually picked the hobbits. And again, maybe I'm underselling them as much as like the other races undersold hobbits, but from what I could tell, they were no bet. Like I feel like Aragorn himself was just a better choice than Frodo, but I could be wrong. Like I can't correct someone else's story. That's just, well, first off, it's not right. That would be like someone taking one of my stories and be like, no, you should do this and this and this and this. And I'm like, but that's not how it's supposed to go. And it's like, oh, but it should go like this. So
Yeah.
I'm not trying to correct the story. I just like, I find it funny that, like, even though that's his reasoning, like, all three hobbits that he knew got corrupted. So, I mean, I don't think he knew Gollum personally, but like, he knew of Gollum.
Like he knew what could happen, but he still was like, yeah, let's try it. I think it was just like
Yeah, I was
a
gonna say, he's like,
trial and error is what he was doing.
well, and the funny thing is hobbits didn't have armies or anything, so he's like, let's try and not mess up the other races because then their armies and stuff will be involved. But the hobbits, no, they have nothing. They just have hills and shires. But yeah,
They're just farmers, like let's try it. Like,
yeah, and that makes me wonder: do they even have like a leader or governmental system, or were
oh,
they just
definitely
that
not.
peaceful?
They're just 100% that peaceful. I feel like.
Yeah. Well, it has been an hour. Do you
No, it
want to
hasn't.
continue? Yeah, it has, weirdly enough. I looked at the time and was like, are you sure? Like, are you sure it's been an hour?
No,
Feels
you're
like it's only
tricking me.
been 20 minutes, but
It feels
it's
like
been
it's
an
only been
hour.
like 30. But
Yeah.
okay, I trust you. I trust you. I'm not saying I don't.
Well, do you want to keep going? Because, like, we can keep going. Like, it's your
I
episode.
No, I can't think of anything else. It's just Hobbit-based themes. But
Which isn't a bad thing, but yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Um,
yeah. Well, first let me see what your house looks like. Like we can tour each other's houses.
all right. Mine's kind of boring.
Oh yeah, mine's more boring than yours, I bet.
Uh,
You know, see, at least yours is functional. Like you go, oh, this is nice. I like how you got like these hallways in the library. Oh, you got candles. Oh, there's a blue candle too. That's cool.
yeah, I thought it would
Kind.
be kind of aquatic themed and whatnot.
Why don't you give me a tour? I'm not giving myself a tour here. Jeez.
Well, I mean, it's not really much to tour. It's like, here's my bed, here's my barrel for myself, here's my kitchen slash smelting area, here's my potion slash other stuff, here's my armor, here's my library where I enchant weapons of mass destruction.
It's like Poseidon. If Poseidon had a house, this is what it would be.
Yeah, except he has a kingdom. I'm like the downside hobo version of Poseidon.
Downside
Let's get
hobo
you out of your
side.
house. Downside hobo side of Poseidon.
Okay, so this is my home.
Ooh. Were you going for like a samurai and or a Japanese theme or
Originally, it started off as like, oh, I could, because I only did the floor, so I started off. I was like, oh, I could make this like a podcast room, like the first floor being like the lounge, and the top floor being like the where we do the podcast,
oh
and
my
then
gosh. It
and
almost
then
looked like a courtroom.
yeah, and then after that, it was just like I started trying to figure out how to do these windows, and then I did the windows, and I go, that's kind of like a Japanese-ish style, and then I was like, ah, screw it, let's go full Japanese, and so in here is just like I didn't like after I finished the walls, I couldn't figure out what to do interior wise. That's why I peeked over at yours real quick, and I was like, let's see if I can get any idea, and then I saw your armor stand. I'm like, oh, I could just make it like a whole armory or something, and so I just
Yeah,
Ta-da.
no, that's pretty cool. I've always wanted to do a house where it was basically like Iron Man setup, but like Minecraft versions. So yeah, no, that's pretty dope. Oh,
I feel like
alright.
we can just like if we ever do Minecraft again, we can just come back here and just like continuously build like random buildings or whatever.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Either like branch off or just build new structures and just like see how far we can go in the future, you know?
Yes, sir. All right.
Okay. Well, if you guys, well, wait, I got a question. Is your like other channels names changed as this to this, or are they?
Yep.
Okay.
Anytime I change my name, I make sure like for whatever reason my name was taken on only Instagram. That was the only place I couldn't. So it's just
Mm,
Torchon to Insta. That's my Instagram account. But
okay.
yeah,
But if you guys do enjoy this content, definitely drop a follow. He also does more than just this stream once a week, which we do it every Saturday. But if you guys do enjoy, you guys should definitely drop a follow. He plays other games. I kind of don't know what you kind of play. You kind of play like a variety of games. Um, but he does make really good content. I know he's kind of like, kind of hates on himself so too a little too much and he's a little hard on himself, but he does make really good content. He's got a good personality, he's got good humor. I really enjoy it. I watch him a lot, or at least when I get a chance because I'm usually working. But definitely follow him. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel at Sense of Humor's podcast. If you guys feel like watching me, I do a lot of like solo games. Like recently, or more recent, I've been playing a lot of Skyrim. So you guys can follow me at my name, Phantom Voyager. No O in Phantom and no E in Voyager, spelled just like on the screen. Well, not on the screen, but well, it might
yeah.
be.
No, I'm looking at you in perspective, so they see you in your name.
Okay, so yeah. You guys can go drop a follow on my Twitch channel. That would be much appreciated. Um,
Definitely do so.
but is there anything that I'm missing?
No, yeah, just check out our channels. Please show your guys' support. Like we'd really appreciate and benefit from it for sure. Like if you guys want to see more of us, like I don't know how much of you guys enjoy us, but like it would really like make some dreams come true. That's all I gotta say. And like I'm not trying to guilt trip that into anything either. Like all I'm saying is like we enjoy what we do. So if we
Yeah.
could do it for a living, that would be awesome. So yeah, no, follow, subscribe, do whatever, but also just like your words, your kind words, that keeps me going too. Keeps us going, and especially for the podcast, like again, it's one of my favorite things to do in the week.
Hmm.
Um
I
but
agree.
yeah,
But yeah.
so
We'll see you guys next Saturday, if you guys want to drop by. So, see you guys on the next one. Bye.
bye.